Oops. Good evening, all. How are you all doing? So we're back for another Saturday night slice of Microsoft Flight Simulator with other virtual aviators. Jason, good evening. I wonder if Jason's with us on the Discord.
Good evening, how are you?
I'm good. Are you enjoying your newfound freedom?
Oh, it's been so nice to get out flying again, I can't even describe it. I think I had too much fresh air the first time I got home and I shattered and it's like, I stood around flying RC planes, why am I tired?
I'm with you, yeah. I was utterly exhausted the first time I went out. And going out again tomorrow. Didn't go out today, but will be tomorrow to fly a few new things. So good. Hopefully we've got a few people with us. So let's make sure everything's working. We're on the runway, ready to go. A few usual names are with us. I don't know why I have to do this, but I have to go into Discord and server unmute people. I thought I'd set that. I thought I'd done it.
That's the primary setting. It's I'll go over with you with it and we can sort out a way of doing it.
Cool, thank you. So good evening to 5 Miles High, Alan Paul, Chris, Northeast FPV, that's Simon, Rob, how you doing? Rowdy and Stuart, aka Doobie. So good evening. Right, so on the runway. I would not be surprised if there were fewer folks with us this evening because the weather has been good the last few days in the UK. But you never know. So 2 minutes. Let's get on the runway for our normal warm-up around Monument Valley, which is kind of a fun place to start. Now, the intro video to my live stream was the new F4U Corsair by Milviz, Military Visualizations, which I'm hoping to use later on, maybe with some Spitfires. Also streaming on Inertia RC as well, Jason?
Yeah, we are live, we're streaming. I didn't realise you got the Corsair, now I might have to.
Yeah, I've only had one flight in it. As a little challenging, like the Spitfire, to take off, but wouldn't be fun if it was easy.
Well, that's Warbirds for you, isn't it? They're always fun.
So many planes now, it's getting crazy.
Yeah. At least it's a little cheaper than DCS, which is ridiculously expensive.
I paid 59 quid for the flight simulator. I daren't tell my wife what the PC cost.
Oh yeah. Good gaming PCs cost a lot of money.
Don't know anything about that.
Yeah, you liar. Especially for you VR users.
Don't know anything about that.
Right, so we got Samson video, Northeast FPV, got an Alpha, can't see the label, got Rowdy Alan Paul. So, Jason, would you like to do the honours?
Oh, I suppose we could go for this. I'm up for this. I've been flying jets all day today, so we're good.
Okay.
Not quite calibre of what you're used to, but
Or
you know.
somebody's taxing on. We can talk about our adventures as we fly.
I'll go for flaps 1, full throttle, brakes on, and slightly longer field takeoff. Okay, powered up.
Powered up.
Release brakes in 3, 2, 1, release.
Release. Check. Off we go!
And there's 100 knots, rotating.
rotate.
Gear up.
Gear up.
Flaps away.
Flaps up.
And turning right towards the usual start formation. I'm just going to go with formation. I never know what to call these things. Pull them back to half power.
That's half power. That was a tight takeoff.
I don't know, the mirrors don't work.
I thought that was the benefit of VR. You can look left and right and see what's going on.
Oh, I can look backwards, but you're not close enough for me to see you off the wings.
Where are you? Oh, you're down on the deck. There you go. Whoops.
I'll push up a bit. I was at half throttle, so I'll come up a bit quicker.
So you had a an FMS Futura, am I right?
Yeah, the Futura V2, yeah. Yeah, that was one of my recent acquisitions.
And how
Ready
did
for
that
the...
go?
I tell you, right, I've got to admit, for the kind of plane that it is, it wasn't how I expected it to fly. It is awesome.
Oh, good.
You know, the thing is on rails. It required probably 20 clicks right trim off the initial. I mean, it's not been ideal weather for us for trimming out because we've had, I mean, today was almost a 90-degree crosswind. But the thing is unreal. It slows down well. It's got really nice characteristics. The stall characteristics for a jet are incredible. Go around to the right here. And yeah, it's, you know, you can come in barn doors down and bring her in nice and slow, or, you know, absolutely hoon it. It's not the best sounding EDF. The airframe sounds nice, but it hasn't quite got that nice whoosh like you get with like the free wing sort of jets on the 80 mils.
Yeah.
But it does rock it around, and yeah, it's not bad.
It is an 80 though, is it?
It is an 80 mil 12 blade, yeah.
Right.
But yeah, actually, I've got to say, as far as like a sport jet, or even, I'd even go as far as to say that intermediate first-ish EDF would be up there.
And
You know,
solid landing gear. The landing gear good.
Yeah, so when I got it, it's got an issue with the landing gear, as is anyway. I don't know if you saw the photos and me complaining about it in the RC chat, but I've had to rectify the landing gear. Found out what the problem was with the nose gear, which was the bent pin. That is weak. So I had it today where the nose gear has decided to cave in again. I can just pull it straight back out and it'll lock on the pin. I can take off with it, I just can't land with it. So I ordered a new gearbox from eBay, and that was literally 20 quid with the postage. So yeah, it would just be a case of changing over the actual motor component and swapping the oleo over.
Good.
Job done.
All right.
But yeah, absolutely, really very surprised by it. It flies brilliant.
FMS stuff is good.
It is. I mean, that's, you know, I've got the Fox as well, and I love that.
You've still got flaps one, I think.
Oh, so do I. Yeah.
That's usually my trick.
I was going to say,
glad I caught you out for a change. Yeah.
Contagious, obviously. But you had your jet out, didn't you, on the
Oh yeah.
in the week?
My Ultra Flash, yeah. Very nice. I spent most of the time filming, actually. There's some other amazing jets out. I posted one this morning, didn't I? Lockheed F104. 104.
Yeah.
God. Just amazing.
Yeah, that Starfighter was amazing.
Amazing.
I don't know why you want to do it to yourself.
What's that?
Like, you spend that much money on a massive... Oh, don't get me wrong, it's an awesome plane, but you spend that much money on it, on a plane that is effectively nicknamed the Widowmaker.
Yeah. It's amazing how stable it is, though. They do fly really slow on landing, and despite the little bit of wing area they have. I don't get it.
Yeah.
It's... But the wings, the wings are not flat. They are.
No, they've got a lot of anhedral, haven't they?
They're angled down, which is quite strange. So Jeff, who actually flew it, who's an amazing pilot, and that was his first flight. Did all those low passes, like 3 inches off the deck. He was saying you have to be careful if you think you're doing you roll 45 degrees. That'll effectively be knife edge. Oh no, you can. So it's just easy to over rotate. He was saying it's quite interesting.
Yeah, I imagine you get quite easily get into the side slip because of the anhedral. Your wing will be vertical before you realise.
Yes, exactly. So yes, that was good. Yeah, and just got what have I got to fly tomorrow? I've got a couple of planes I've converted to head tracked FPV, an FMS A10, and a Flightline Spitfire.
Ah, so I didn't know about the A10. I saw the Spitfire.
The FMS A10 is definitely the best A10 out there. There's an E-Flight A10, there's a Free Wing A10, but the FMS one is the best. It only takes 1 6S pack. The Free Wing takes 2 6S packs. It's way too heavy.
Have you noticed as well that CML, who are the FMS distributor in the UK to the shops, have now got a lot of things on eBay that are going at a very good price?
Are they? Oh, I didn't know that.
That's where I got my landing gear retract system from. It's really worth having a look at that if you have FMS components.
I do.
Or FMS aircraft. The components are cheap.
Good to know.
But if, yeah, you put FMS into eBay and up it'll pop with all these various parts and components they've got. As I say, I've seen lots of parts for the Ventura and things like that in there. Lots of bits for the Fox. And yeah, it's definitely worth knowing. I mean, you know, I knew about them because I had the issue with the Fox and the faulty propellers. But I have to say, credit to FMS. I literally went, my propeller exploded, it killed my plane. And they were like, oh yeah, we know about that. Talk to CML, they'll replace it for you. Job done.
Replaced what? The
whole plane.
Wow.
It destroyed the plane.
Oh well.
It's a 15-inch folding. It effectively, the mold line was across the main stress area while the prop was spinning. The prop then separated, and it tore the motor out, and then that was it. It released the battery, and down the plane came.
Yeah.
And it was yeah. I mean, the battery landed on a turnstile, which destroyed the battery. It still had the wooden strut, but yeah, they barely asked any questions. I mean, I had an onboard video anyway. I don't know if you saw the video of my glider exploding from onboard. It's quite the bang.
I've not. I will look that up.
Well, the guys at CML, I sent them the video. They said, yeah, they had it on like full volume inside the shop. Not CML. Oh, who was the shop that I went to? I can't.
King's Lynn?
No, I don't think it was King's. It was another one.
Al's Hobbies?
I can't remember. They're really, really good. I've got their stuff on Facebook still. Really good guy there. And they said, yeah, literally, I sent them the video and showed them what happened. Obviously, you know, it was just the prop exploding. That caused the whole thing. And yeah, you're saying like they watched it so many times. They had it on the shop on full volume. The explosion is impressive.
Oh, good on them.
Yeah, I must admit, FMS are good.
What's up, Alan? Was that Alan Paul?
That is Rob.
Oh, Rob, how
Rob.
you doing, mate?
Hey, Rob.
All right, thanks.
Have you been out with your sitar, Bria, again?
No, it was just too windy. I didn't want to risk it.
Are you one of those fair weather pilots?
I'm not, but yeah, it was just a little bit what I'd like to fly in for the first time off the ground.
All right, I'm going to head in for approach.
Oh, cool.
I was circling, looking for you guys.
Like, behind you.
Is everyone D6? Yeah, you're so close behind me, I didn't realise.
Oh, God, we're good at this now.
Oh, it's getting there, isn't it? Yeah, I'm fully configured.
So am I. A bit fast.
I say, I've noticed that your Flash Ultra is the same colour as your MB. It's a very similar scheme.
Oh, okay. I think I automatically select those. That combination of colours without even thinking about it now.
So, Rob,
Yeah,
Nice
Rob.
little
Yeah.
announcement on your channel, isn't it?
What's that?
That's a big box.
There's 2 boxes there, and there's a third
2?
coming.
Oh,
Yeah.
Well, you know, I
I
can't
have-
build.
Fly Sky and Hobby King have both sponsored a giveaway.
Wow.
on your channel?
Yeah,
Oh,
on
nice
yeah. So
one.
You out, Mr. Popular.
Nice
it's
one.
going to be yeah. The idea is basically to have a package together that will kind of suit a beginner or help someone get into the hobby who might not necessarily be able to themselves. That's kind of a naive view, especially when the 10,000 followers are all obviously interested in the hobby already. But yeah, it's a good giveaway, and it'll all be announced quite soon.
So what is there? It's like a competition then, yeah.
Yeah, it's just going to be a kind of random prize draw for.
Oh,
There's
alright.
a truck on the runway.
Outrageous. So have you been talking to Stuart at Hobby King?
Yeah, had a couple of chats.
He's a top guy, that man.
He is, yeah.
Stuart
I think
Ward
we're all
is a lovely chap.
going to be doing a live YouTube session with him and Blaz Petronic, if that's how you pronounce his name.
Oh, Blaz.
Yeah, and
Captain Rob.
Dad's RC as well.
Oh
Is
my
it Dad's
word.
RC hangar? Yeah.
Oh, so this is how it. So you know, you're just gonna forget all the little ones though first now, yeah.
Yeah. No, but the giveaway really. I was been thinking long and hard about what I wanted to do in terms of how to get people to enter, and I've seen a lot of negative things about just getting people to follow you on Instagram and like the post because it messes with the long-term growth of your channel, of your followers.
Also, people will make a lot of fake things to try and do that.
Exactly. So what the actual goal is to get people over to YouTube to subscribe on YouTube. So I think that will simply be the entry requirement. Follow on Instagram and subscribe on YouTube.
Sounds
But
fair
what? We've
enough.
already done that.
And you already entered, Jason.
You're
Oh, look
already
at that.
Right,
Key.
what are we doing next? Let's keep the entertainment
What are we
rolling.
doing next? What are?
Well, I will always say Mac Loop, but if anybody's got any other suggestions, who was the chap who was talking to us last time about his lovely flight plan?
Wasn't that 5 mile?
Was that 5 mile?
Was
It's
it
not
5
very
mile?
long
Wasn't it
flight in a plane.
Beeflet?
Or was it beef? Oh, I think it might have been beef.
Is Beef with us?
No, I don't think he is.
Oh,
Purple's here.
Level.
Purple, let me...
Don't
So
know.
Purple was not unmuted,
Yeah.
so I've done that. Purple, how are you doing, mate?
Oh, I'm doing fine.
Excellent. And
Oh,
Triple...
he's quiet again.
And Warlord Zico.
Hello.
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 Good to have you along. Thanks, Warlord. Alright, so... Anybody got a flight plan ready to go?
I mean, I've got to admit, I'm kind of up for Mac Loop.
Oh, we'll do Mac Loop then.
Let's do Mac Loop.
Let's do Mac Loop. Back to main menu. Let's go to the Welsh Valleys.
So, Rob,
Jason.
how was the feelings coming up for the first 2 maidens properly then?
Oh my gosh. I haven't felt that nervous for a long time.
did you have the same thing I did when it comes to your first, especially with that P40, where it's like it's scary, it takes off. Oh, it's
Yeah,
not
well,
scary.
that was definitely a surprise.
Yeah.
With the P40, I wasn't as nervous for that because I knew after that I was going to do the Satabria, and I was finding everything else was more interesting at that moment, like putting off the maiden. But again, just like the P40, it took off and it was nothing, you know. So it was I was really pleased with that.
What was our takeoff code? Do you remember, Don?
EGOV.
EGOV.
Echo Golf Octopus Valley.
Oscar.
Octopus.
All right,
Echo
all
Golf
right.
Oscar.
Doesn't matter, does it? Octopus, Oscar.
I'm not complaining, but I am going to laugh every time. Sorry, what runway did you say?
Huh? Echo
runway?
Golf. Oh, I think it's 21, isn't it? But I don't know until I
We
get
got
there.
19, 1, 13, 31, 7, and
Oh,
25.
it was a bad guess then. It was some number between 1 and 50. I will be there imminently.
There, but where?
I'll tell you when I get
There's
So-
planes spawning at every flipping runway at this point in time.
Sorry, could you repeat that? Was Echo Golf Oscar and
Echo
then
Golf Oscar Victor.
Victor?
Octopus
Thanks.
Victor.
Octopus Victor, for God's sake.
God,
It doesn't make a difference, you know?
They don't listen, do they, Dom?
know. How
Got your
long
name
have-
wrong.
how
I
long
was
have we-
making a point about accuracy and I get your name wrong.
How long have we been doing this now?
Alright, I'm going to go with runway 31 because that's where most planes are.
Sounds right. Hold on. Outside view. 31 it is, yes.
Cool. And I am going to do it. I am going to bring it. Oh, by the way, did you download the MiG-15?
No, I have not.
It's a good model. It's worth having on board.
Oh,
Lifestyle. And I am doing it. I'm bringing the C-17.
okay.
I'll leave it American scheme. Okie dokie.
I had a little play with the helicopter earlier. It's an interesting experience.
Have you not used that yet?
No.
Oh yeah, no, it's not bad. It's not bad. I'm glad you like that P40 though, Rob, because I was, you know, after about 3 flights, I was sort of like, yeah, this would be really suitable for a beginner. It's been sat there doing nothing, waiting for me to find the right person. So I'm glad you like that.
Yeah, I mean, it definitely it needs to go faster. 2, it needs retracts. 3, it needs flaps.
Yeah.
But yeah, it was very docile when it got off.
So I've been doing more. Oh, go on.
You are unmuted, Mr. Chris Cone.
Thank you very much.
A pleasure.
Yeah, I had the fun experience of, getting the Wyvern starting to sort it all out. And it's got servo mechanical retracts. And the first attempt after they'd all been wired up to do it, and the control rod slipped and it punched itself a hole through the wing.
Nice.
Yeah.
Alright, should we get cracking?
Yeah, I've spawned up in front of all of you guys, haven't I? I think we've got Warlords just taxiing down to us. There is a plane on the other end of the runway, but I'm not sure if they're part of that.
Yeah, Jason, you're blocking out the sun. You're definitely there.
Yeah.
Come on then.
Okay, I'm powering up, ready to take off.
Likewise.
Brakes off.
Let's go.
Roger.
Oh, we're all in much better moods, aren't we, now that we've gone out and played with our toys a little bit?
Yeah, it's a lot less abusive in here.
Oh.
There's V1, going vertical.
He wasn't kidding.
And leveling out.
Any other
That's all
RC pilots in the room?
Well, me.
Oh, purple.
Purple is with his giant ones, aren't he?
What did you fly? Have you flown anything in the last couple of days, purple?
No. In fact, I haven't flown for like, I think a year.
Oh. Probably forgotten then.
Are we left turn?
Yeah, left.
Okay.
We're just getting back on the beach. I've been
Oh,
flying.
Simon, yeah, I've seen your activity. God.
Beaks!
He's got a beach to fly off.
I know.
I'm not-
I've made so many jokes, but he never speaks. So I kept going about like flying when we did the Spitfires first. And I was like, look, it's Simon's place. We're flying above a beach.
I heard I just didn't have a mic to talk back. But I
How
was,
can a YouTuber not have a microphone? Come on.
it was broken.
Oh, right, okay.
Where is this beach, Simon?
Northeast.
5.5 hours away. Because I wanted that MiG-29, but it was 5.5 hours away.
Yep, I'm 15 miles north of Newcastle, so on the northeast coast.
Right. And what were you flying?
Well, actually, today I was flying the Flightline Spitfire.
Oh, right.
Yesterday I flew the three-wing A10, the big one that you've been talking about.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah, yeah, yeah.
I had too many cobwebs, so I had one flight with it. Then today I took the Spitfire down, and it was good. 3 flights, and then I took up that new DJI FPV drone.
Yeah, yeah.
Had a bit play with that. My brother was flying the Il-39 yesterday, and Andrew Chunkius, who's normally on here, he was flying the 1700mm Mustang.
FMS.
Oh yes, FMS one is gorgeous.
Wow.
Full plane.
Some quality RC aircraft there then.
Yeah.
I've always wondered how you got permission to fly on the beach. Is there any bylaws or anything like that?
The thing is, the beach isn't owned by anybody. The tide line is owned by the Queen. So providing the beach isn't chock-a-block with people, you're fine.
Nice.
Do you have to do any maintenance on the wheels and stuff? Well, after you get back, wash the wheels off, the sand off and whatever? Or do you not?
Surprisingly, I get that asked quite a lot, especially with flying the ADFs. People ask them, does it damage the ADF unit? Is there corrosion on any of the metalwork? But I've never had an issue with corrosion or damaged fans on the beach.
Ah, good.
I've definitely had grass blocking up some EDFs before.
Oh, yeah.
I had a stone go through an EDF. It didn't end well.
I've never flown off grass yet. It's always been the beach. I've never once been off. In fact, sorry, I lie. On my first venture, I went off grass, but it was a hand tossing plane.
Yeah, that counts. Yeah, I have wondered many things about that beach landing and takeoff.
It's always windy on the beach, I would guess. Do you ever get any zero wind days? Or light?
Very rarely we get light winds, but when you fly in strong winds, you kind of get used to it. So if you have got a light wind, it doesn't help you. We'll use the wind to our advantage, and we'll come in, obviously land against the wind, so it slows the planes down nicely. I know my big ADFs, them love the wind, come head on into the wind, and you can get the plane nice and slow when you're flying into the wind. So if you're chasing it with a quad, especially an ADF, you can get good flight footage because the plane isn't traveling as fast across the ground.
Yeah. Wow. Sounds ideal.
It is, yes. I wouldn't swap it for anything on the beach. Apart from, if I won the lottery, I would like to buy some land so I can get a turbine like yours.
Yeah, you wouldn't fly turbines on the beach. I don't think the sand would agree with turbine.
You wouldn't have as much of a fire risk, though. we continuing straight here, or is it left?
No, just keep going.
Keep going. Right.
There's an estuary on the left beyond the airstrip on the left.
I flew off a beach once, last year actually, sometime. Went to visit some friends in Scarborough, and there's one of the bays just north of Scarborough, and I was flying my little fun jet, and it got caught in some wind and went so far out, I just was completely guessing which way it was coming, and it eventually came back. I won't be doing it again.
Yeah, when I first started flying, it was mainly big delta wings, and now we're flying a lot of FPV. Before FPV was so well known, and I lost the plane a few miles out at sea. Luckily, I had another plane in the back of the van, so I took off, got the coordinates where it was, and a kind person in a kayak picked it up 48 hours later.
Oh, nice. It was floating.
Yep, it had went out with the tide, then came back in with the tide, then had went out again.
And sorry, what was the plane?
Plane, I don't know if you remember it, the FX-79 Buffalo.
No, I don't
big,
remember that.
The big wing.
Oh, it was a wing. Oh, that's okay then. Made of foam.
They all float.
Well, the wood ones don't. Nice little group flying towards the entry to Mac Loop,
Yeah, it does look good back there.
led by a C-17 Globemaster.
Also,
Oh, you need to hold that button down, Alan.
holding it down, yeah, also known as a Cherokee to me.
Oh no, get the mod.
Oh,
Yeah,
no,
me too.
there's no excuse for free mods.
I'll have to bite the bullet, I guess.
Yeah, they don't do any harm.
Yeah. you have many mods to download.
Jason's even got the one that makes you a good pilot.
Ha ha. So you haven't quite been outside enough yet, Rob, eh? You've
No,
still
not
got a bit of
quite,
pent
no.
up.
I couldn't fly today, that was annoying.
Do you, I must admit, I was a little bit disappointed by the film footage after I landed on the Futura. I was like, oh, what is this?
So I think unless you've got someone that you really know can film, and you
I'm
do
the
it
only
together.
one. I'm the only one at the club who manages to make an aircraft stay in frame. And it's just, yeah.
Well, there's a couple of our guys. I mean, Ray in our club, he's films a lot, and he's pretty good at it. He filmed a P40 flight, but unless you know you've got someone. I mean, Dom, you must work with people that you like. Jason, you know, you film a lot with him, don't you? So you know
Jason
it's
and
going to
Carl,
be good.
Yes, indeed. They use my
You
camera.
know it's going to be
Yeah.
good.
We're going left on this estuary, is it?
We are correct. Yes.
Yeah.
I'm-
Okay, I'm going to descend a little bit as well. Okay, I'm going to start a gentle slow roll left and a descent.
I was really pleased though how the wing cam footage came out
It did.
on my
I would have expected more vibration from the engine.
Yeah, I think it was only held. I 3D printed designed and 3D printed a bracket for the run cam, and it was held on with a single screw on the end of one of the wing struts. And I think there was enough flex in it just to isolate it a little bit.
Yeah.
Did you go TPU or did you use PLA?
PLA.
Yeah, well, that's going to help as well then.
You've cut a corner there, mate.
I thought you said left on the estuary.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It's
Oh,
all right.
I,
I just turned a little later. It's okay.
okay, all right. I forget about the roll rate on this thing.
Dom's right on it.
So Papa Delta Bravo's up in front.
Yes, I unmuted him. Our
Hey guys, sorry I was late.
Canadian friend,
Hey.
how are you?
Very well, how about yourself?
Paul, isn't it?
Yes.
I take it we're continuing straight following the river up, are we?
Yes, yes.
Got messed up with you guys' time change.
Oh, okay. Easily done. British summertime now, you know.
Yes, I know. And I got it right on Wednesday, but missed it this time.
It's a whole
Do you know
10
what the
degrees
difference
now.
is? Yeah, so you know what the difference is in Britain between summer and winter?
Not a
The
lot.
rain is warmer.
Here we have two seasons. We have winter and construction season. I hope nobody's following me because I got totally off the track here.
Yeah, well, I can see you flying in circles up there.
Yeah, actually I can't. Oh, there you guys. You guys have finally appeared. I couldn't see you. I'm in the F-15, so it'll be easier to catch up.
I think we turn in right here, don't we?
That's fine. Turn over right now. Bring some power on.
Simon's ahead.
Oh yeah, there it is. Alright. Giving it the beans.
Not too many because we can't keep up.
I'm behind.
I'm behind you, so
Oh. I'm clacking. Where we at? 370. 390. 410. And then I've got to pull back power here because there is a big gnarly left-hander. So is this going to be your FPV maiden for these two aircraft, is it, tomorrow?
Yeah,
Tom?
I'll fly them quickly, line of sight, and then trim them out, and then yes. The others have got A10s and Spitfires. Jason's got a same setup for his Spitfire. So our aim is to just fly super close formation.
Oh.
Because- well, you've seen how good we can get doing it with this. So it should be possible to fly
Exactly the same thing.
tip to tip.
we were, I was tip to tip flying with a free-wing 70mm F16 with the Futura today.
FPV.
No, not FPV, line of sight.
Right.
I haven't FPV'd that yet. The only things I've got on plan for FPV is the Fox is getting an FPV kit. The Skyhunter's getting a new FPV system. 2 Flying Wings are getting FPV system. Well, the Aggressor and the Flying Wing are getting an FPV system. Because I've got that many FPV stuff left over from various drones and things, so it's...
Yep.
The Fox should be good with the Vario and that one. Good lift today. Getting chased down by red kites though, that was the interesting bit. They've taken over the territory above the airstrip. And since we've been coming back, they keep coming out and having a moan at the planes.
Attacking them.
Yeah, we've had some dives. They haven't gone for anything yet, and they were scared of the Aggressor, so anytime that went up in the air, they seemed to leave, so I had to use it kind of like a scarecrow a bit. But, yeah, we're getting close to them or anything. They just didn't like the look of it. I think, well, whether it's the camo colours I put on it or what, but as soon as that thing went up in the air, they left.
Until the prop broke.
Until the prop broke on the softest landing you've ever seen in your life. Why is it not going landing it down? Whoa! I get wibbly.
I was watching a TV show about big famous airplanes, and the C-17 was highlighted in one of them.
It is a beast.
It is.
So, Rob,
Yeah.
you were thinking about the Futura. I highly recommend that plane.
I'd really like one.
I highly recommend it.
Futura is the best aircraft.
I don't know about the best, but it's very good.
No, it's the best.
Oh, it's not quite on the same level as the one that you showed.
Yeah, I'm just saying in general, the airframe of the Futura, it's just one of the best you can get.
Yeah, it's very well engineered, isn't it? Aerodynamically.
Yeah. Well, I have to say the bigger ones, they fly just way better.
Bigger always flies better.
Have you got a bigger one than Purple?
I got the 2.5 meter one,
Oh,
but I
really?
also flew the 1.9 meter one, and the 2.5 is just so much better.
Is that
I had
composite?
composite.
Yep.
I had the 1.9, and when I got it, I put an EDF system in it.
Oh yeah, you can do that with the smaller one, yeah. It's actually pretty fun.
12S. Flew it a few times and then converted it to turbine.
What's the jet cat?
No, King Tech
Ah,
140.
disgusting. German
What
poetry.
size fan?
Sorry again?
What size fan was it?
120, I think. It was a Ram, like a Ramtech fan, which is normally an ICDF fan, but it had been converted to electric.
Yeah.
This was quite a few years ago. There weren't many options back then. Except
Oh, that Tiger Shark. The Tiger Shark? Yeah, the F5 that I've got is a 120 fan.
Ooh,
It's the system that's powering it's a 4-jet 90. 28,000 RPM.
that would
For a
scream.
tune
That
pipe.
will scream. And you've flown that, have you?
No, I have not flown it. It has never flown. It was scratch built by a member of our club. It was deemed too loud for the club. Also, our
Really?
is too,
Too loud for anywhere.
it was deemed as too loud. It just can't take off in the time. You know, those ICDFs don't have much in the way of static thrust.
No, they don't.
It cannot get moving in the way. We did take it up there for a taxi. You know, but it needs something decent to take off on.
I need a J2 engine, like a rocket-propelled startup.
Yeah,
Cheetos,
that
yeah.
would get it going. Yeah.
Bungee launch.
Pulse jet.
Yeah, I mean they're banned in more clubs than turbines.
Yeah, I know.
People really don't like the old pulse jets, do they?
Where do you fly your turbines, Dom?
I,
Not at your local club.
I belong to a few, but there's one in Basingstoke that allows turbines during the week, not at weekends. Otherwise, I travel around filming, don't I? So I might take one with me and fly at an event. But there are fewer and fewer places that allow them now. It's getting pretty difficult. A lot of the RAF bases that guys were using, like Scampton and places like that, are being sold off, aren't they? So it's
Going to become houses.
the sites are fewer and fewer these days, which is a great shame.
I think if I remember right, it was Follow the Beach now, isn't it?
Correct, yes.
Not Simon should be on this.
He's down there. He's down there.
If I remember correctly, we just cut across the water here and we're good.
Yeah, you're lined up, more or less.
So what's next on people's main? So you got the Spitfire and the A10 as FPV maidens.
Yes.
Is the Spitfire new and then that as well, or is it?
It's new.
I think
I've not flown it. It's just had to rip out the cockpit basically and put in the head tracked FPV gear, DJI, and I'll fly it line of sight tomorrow and then FPV.
Yeah.
Oh, you got the expensive FPV stuff.
Yeah, it's amazing. I never really got on with analog. All the fuzziness and it's just decent.
Yeah, I never
Yeah,
tried
I
the new
did that
system,
for
but I heard it's amazing.
It is super.
I don't think I could ever warrant the money on that.
If you think the DJI Air units are great, just wait till you try the DJI FPV quad. It's unbelievable the quality compared to the DJI Air unit.
I would never ever buy a quad, considering the way that I absolutely abuse my quads.
Yeah,
I think
mate,
I
I
was-
wouldn't get some abuse, but I wouldn't fly this one like that.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. I don't see the point in having that. If I was
Yeah, I
going to buy a
think
DJI for that, I mean, I get it, like they've made it go faster for that reason, but
It takes us a lot of fun away from it, I think. Like
air
the
brakes are
whole
out,
doing
flaps
your
are
stealth
down.
stuff.
there we go. Landing gear is now activated. Air brakes away.
Actually, if they bring out a V2 Air unit, it will have the technology, the optic sync or whatever it's called, that they use in the new DJI drone, because it's totally different.
Simon, earlier in the week, DJI announced they're not doing air units anymore, didn't they?
The Cadex has taken it over.
Have they?
Past Cadex to do them, but there is talks of a V2 Air unit, which hopefully adopt the technology in the FPV drone, and that will be marvelous. That
As long as you can do record, SD card on board. That's what I.
What I found with the Air unit was the quality was just lacking slightly on footage compared to the likes of the GoPro 7.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You've got GoPro 9 now.
The new FPV drone, the quality on that is amazing. And if they can transfer that to an air unit, you won't need a GoPro.
That's quite a bit of extra weight, isn't it? Yeah.
I think it's more the shape of the GoPro is the problem.
Yes. A lot of
For
drag.
far as our planes, yeah.
Even with the quad, once you put a GoPro on the front, it's like flying with a barn door strapped to the front of your feet.
It is, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, who's
I
that?
still like my 3D flying. I was sitting there on beta flight and being like, the first day it came out, and I was like, oh, we can fly 3D, quantum 3D straight away.
Funny story, when I contacted Hobby King about seeing if they wanted to be involved in my giveaway, some reason they thought I was an experienced 3D pilot, and they contacted I've just forgotten his name now. Can't remember, someone, and basically emailed me saying, you know, marketing basically think you're a 3D pilot.
Aren't you?
Like, further from the truth, you could not be. I mean, when I crash, it's quite 3D.
See, you know, you got the pilot's log. We've got the essential RC with all the expensive stuff. We've got
Hang on,
Northeast
mine's
SPV
expensive.
using expensive stuff, and then there's me over here with the budget pilot stuff. I like it.
We'll
We're rounding
get,
all the base.
we'll get you sorted out, Jason.
I'm quite happy. I mean, like, literally, that Futura complete with two 6S batteries was 120 quid.
Doesn't get any better than that, does it? I tell
Yeah,
you what,
it does,
I
but
think
the Wyvern,
the same, if not better, the Free Wing Avanti is an amazing plane.
I bet it is. But yeah, that Wyvern I picked up, that was 200 quid. Complete, ready to fly, with a Hacker and a Jetty ESC, which, from what I've looked up, are very expensive.
They are.
And it's a Hacker special.
Most expensive making ESCs and motors, those guys.
Well, it's German quality.
German quality, I agree.
So what is that motor then, Jason? If it's Hacker ESC, what's the motor?
I don't know exactly what it is because it's not like labelled up. It just says Hacker. I haven't physically removed the power plant. I've got so many other things to do to the plane first before I'm happy with it to fly.
Oh yeah, you need to get it on the contra-rotating props, definitely.
Look, I would love to, I really would, but I don't have the space, the ability, or the know-how to make that happen.
Oh, but there's a video and it's really easy.
Yeah, it's really easy. When I showed it to my mate who has that workshop we were in, even he got lost. And bear in mind, he mills his own parts out anyway.
All you need is just a really long shaft for the rear motor, and then you bore
That's a
through the
dongle
front
bolt.
prop.
That's the old DO with the front and rear.
You have to put variable pitch on it too.
I will, right now, go and link that video, so at some point you can look at it. This guy built one from nothing. Twin shaft system, twin motor system, variable pitch, everything. The thing is a work of art, and there is no way in hell that I would ever do it. And I think even if you commission the guy to build one, that will cost you a fortune, the work that went into that.
All right, chaps, that was the Mac Loop. Where next? Can we go somewhere and fly Spitfires and Corsairs?
Oh, Corsair.
That'd be
haven't got it.
cool. Do you want to do Niagara Falls, or have you got another place?
No, that sounds good.
Okay, it's in the flight plans.
It's it. All right. Well, you'll lead. I'll download the flight plan later, but we'll follow.
Sure.
We'll follow you, Paul. But I'm going to load up the Corsair that I got earlier today. And for those on the live stream, here it is.
Is the Corsair a freebie?
No, it's not.
No.
Multitude.
39 US.
It's an expensive Cherokee.
I have just put the that video in there, so when you guys want to watch that.
Thanks for that.
Are those Vario props? Yeah, those are Vario props.
Starting airport, please, for Niagara.
Just loading it up. Hang on a sec. Oh yeah, Toronto City Centre, CYTZ. Z.
Sorry,
Z.
say again.
Charlie Y Tango Zebra. Yankee? Yeah, Yankee.
That'll do.
And Zulu.
Zulu. Yeah, Zebra works better.
It was far more entertaining.
Runway 26.
Runway number? You got a runway number?
No,
We're
there's
taking off-
only one runway.
Yeah, pretty much. Runway 8.
I'm CYTZ.
CYTZ, Toronto City Centre.
There's 4 runways.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah, there are.
Oh, damn. Oh, did I not go?
8's a good one. It's longer and it heads in the right direction because we get a
Which one?
preview.
Oh my God.
808.
808. Okay, yeah. Right. Okay.
And hopefully you've had a chance to download the Toronto and Niagara Falls mods.
No.
I did not. Alright, what are we flying, did you say? Spitfires?
Spitfires or Corsairs.
Okie dokie.
To be honest, I'm really bad at taking off and landing this Corsair so far, but I'll try it.
I think I'm going to go for the old green Spitfire this time. Oh, actually, no, that one's got the radar stripes on it.
I'm on 26, is that right?
No, 08.
Oh. Is that the other end? Alright, I'll taxi.
Yeah, it's actually 18, yeah. That would be.
Just coming up. Someone else with me. Alan Paul, you're at the wrong end, like
Yeah,
me.
that's me. I'll mosey on down to the other end.
Roger.
I'll be just 2 minutes.
So Paul, this Corsair, it does wing fold and everything, doesn't it?
Oh, does it? I haven't. The knob to fold them doesn't seem to do anything for me.
Oh, I'm sure in the manual it said it did. Maybe I'm wrong.
Yeah, I thought they had said it didn't, but
Oh, okay. I was overselling it then. Oh, we've got a couple more Corsairs on the right now.
yeah, I've just come in with non-running engine.
CZ06 is asking, is the Corsair worth it? It's, well, it looks damn good. I'll tell you that. So,
Yeah, I love the look. It's probably not that much different flying than the Spitfire.
Probably looks a lot better than a tail dragging Cherokee.
Definitely.
Haha, I wouldn't know. I can see lots of tail dragging Cherokees.
So can I. It's fine. I can see 2 lovely Spitfires anyway.
thanks, Amrock. I will do. I can't. He's asking me to check the Discord chat. Just let me get into takeoff position, and I'll.
Well, if you go on my chat, I can relay any message because I can see it direct.
Also, if you refuse and just ignore him, you might get a mic.
This is Amrock we're talking about. The guy just does not talk.
Yeah, he's got a mic, he just doesn't use it.
And I think he posted that he spent all his flight sim money on DCS content, so he's not getting flight sim again.
Yep.
I don't know what chat he's talking about, to be honest.
Then I think kick him.
We've got a DCS chat.
In what?
There's in the DCS chat we've got on my server. He posted a link in there about how much he's bid.
Oh, sorry. Okay, not mine. Don't confuse me. Right, do we do flaps takeoff for the Corsair?
Yeah, I believe so.
I really
just
want to see it, but there's a goddamn cherry.
10
It's
degrees.
frustrating, isn't it?
Buy it then.
I would,
Actually-
but the problem is I'd have to restart the game.
Okay, is everybody ready?
Yeah. before.
All right, I have found this one you can spool up more quickly than the Spitfire, so I'm going to go full throttle in 3, 2, 1, and brake off.
Oh, why is it doing that? Oh. God, no, not going well.
That makes 10 of us.
Cheat.
Okay, so notice the Toronto skyline on the left with the CN Tower. And we're just going to fly out to the end of the city here and then do a 180 back around.
I could not get it going in a straight line. That's
No,
not,
it's really, really hard.
it's. I did it earlier. I don't know why it fluffed up this time.
Also make sure you don't leave it pegged at full throttle because it will blow up on you.
Gotcha.
Okay, do a left turn anytime now, 180 back heading west.
Triple.
Hello, don't follow me. I don't know where I'm going.
No, I was just thinking, with all this close formation, how many planes do you think I could kill with a cluster bomber now?
More than just the one.
Okay, so we're going to do a low flyover. You'll see the CN Tower to my left, as well as the what used to be called the Sky Dome, now Rogers Center. Did a really good job on the mod. And then you'll notice the airport's actually an island off on the left, and we have a place called Ontario Place, which is a kind of an amusement park. Mostly in the summer, most of it was shut down. We've got a windmill off on the left. Okay, gonna do a left turn out over the lake. We've got a bit of a long expanse over the lake to get to the other side. Practice formation. I'm gonna try to keep it to 220 knots. Heading south-southwest, east rather.
What's the RPM I should be keeping to on the Corsair? Paul?
Let me see now. I keep it, I think 2698, 2700.
Because of this exploding engine you were talking about.
Yeah, if you peg it full throttle for too long, it will blow up. You get oil all over your windshield, which is kind of weird.
Boom.
And also, I find you need to dial in a lot of right trim, aileron trim.
Yeah. Could you pull back the speed a little bit? Finding it difficult to catch up.
You bet. I'm gonna go to idle. That's interesting. My speed brake button opens the landing gear.
Handy.
Going 180 now.
So for anybody watching who doesn't have the Corsair and would be interested in it, the link is in the Essential RC live stream chat and in the video description.
Warming up on a damn Cherokee. Oh. Only these guns work right now.
Oh god, straight past.
I do that all the time. So I dropped too low, sorry about that. Doing 160, gonna try to bring it back up to about 180.
Why am I going so fast? I don't get it.
American muscle.
Throttle right back.
I had never realized, I couldn't, never knew why they did the gull-wing on these things, and apparently it was so that the landing gear would drop low enough so you could have regular sized landing gear in a very large prop.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Not the only one to do that. There's a few carrier designed aircraft that are like that. Wyvern being one of them. What was that other weird plane? Oh, what's the one I'm thinking of? The Gannet! That had that sort of wing. That's a weird plane for sure. I think the
Can I
Sea
see
Fury
that?
had it this week.
Gonna see a river ahead of us, we're gonna head for that.
The left river or the right river?
It's the biggest one on the left.
Okay.
Roger.
So that is the Niagara River. It's kind of weird. You think that Lake Erie, this Niagara Falls goes from Lake Erie into Lake Ontario. Lake Erie is east of Lake Ontario, but the Niagara River that joins them is actually running north-south. Okay, I'm gonna head down to the deck for this part. Going to idle because this thing picks up speed when you head down.
Because it weighs 1,000,000 tons. It's made out of Cherokee.
Yep.
Looking good, guys. Follow the river. There's a bridge that goes across the river just before the falls. Not 100% sure. I think I tried flying through it, but I can't remember with what, and it crashed me, but...
Yeah, we'll soon find out.
Yep.
Oh, this looks good. Corsairs and Spitfires.
I've been grabbing some screenshots that look awesome.
I'll try and get on you. It's a bit harder to speed match.
It is. Especially without a speed brake.
How's that? How's that, Paul?
Beauty. Okay, here's the bridge.
Oh, you've got to be able to go under that.
I'm going to hang back, let everyone else try first.
Chicken!
I'll be the sacrificial
yeah.
rabbit. Let's
Chicken.
go.
Full throttle, send it.
I'm in. Let's do it.
Let's go.
Left or right?
It'll go
Left side.
rightish.
Straight through, no problem.
No problem.
Yeehaw!
Follow the river. So you got the American Falls on the left and the Canadian Falls on the right. And of course, the Canadian Falls are much more impressive than the American ones.
I don't know. Americans tend to be a little bit larger.
Not when it comes to these falls.
Oh. So, who's got a barrel then? Anyone got a barrel mod?
A what?
Barrel mod.
There is a woman who actually did that and survived, isn't there?
Yeah, there is.
There's a few people who've done it and survived.
Is there? I thought it was only, I think it was a very rare thing that people survived.
It is a rare thing, but more than one person survived it.
Sorry, I totally messed up on this.
Oh, Paul!
Okay, hard left
Cool.
and catch it back up. There's another bridge here that I'm not going to make.
I
It's
watched
too
a
busy taking
documentary on
pictures.
I think I watched a documentary on the
Oh,
Formula
don't do that one. Don't go to that one.
Why?
At the time they stopped it, blocked it up.
Okay, another bridge, and then we're at the falls. I think I scraped my tail on that. American Falls on the left, Canadian Falls ahead, and Niagara Falls, Canada on the right. And a hard left. and then we're gonna go right again.
Rowdy. I think Rowdy tip-stalled and just span out of that
Oh,
turn.
no. Okay, so head for the river on the right. Oh shoot, I've done it again. Missed it.
That's Britney Spears.
Swing back around and follow a different river. Sorry about that, guys.
Alright.
You're taking pictures again.
Yeah, I was. This one's a little fun. I'm going to drop down to about 180, I think.
Yee! Come on.
Some weird lake formation, or river formations here.
Yeah, it's almost like a big bowl.
Yeah.
A half-pipe river.
And this thing's really weird. I tried
It
flying
kicks
under
like
that
it sounds
bridge
like.
and it does weird things.
Okay, that's a big mound of river.
Oh, what is that about?
Throw the wave.
That's so wrong.
What is...
Oh, through the bridge.
Did you go through?
Yeah.
I tried it going the other direction a couple of times and it just kept bouncing around off me.
Cool, that looks good.
And another weird... Oh no, it's not so bad. Coming up on a right turn in a little bit.
There's an entire bridge, and I managed to hit the centre pillar.
Well done.
Wow, look at that.
Right turn coming up right now. Actually, just don't follow the river. Go right.
Everyone turn left.
Yeah, I noticed.
Oh, MB339. Doing alright.
Yeah, you guys did a good job of recovering.
We've got a lot of pilots with us now.
We do.
Got busy.
Ah, desync. No.
Hit the pause key instead of the print screen key. Okay, we're gonna go a little left here, guys, and follow the river around, and that'll line us up with the airport.
Roger that.
Roger.
Roger.
Oh, I'm following Rowdy. Where's Rowdy going?
Yeah, he's about right.
Oh, is he?
Yep.
Happens just to your left. Tom. Right of your left wing.
Is he? Oh, there he is.
Yep.
Okay, sorry.
No problem. Okay,
Is that
so
YSN?
throttle back to 20%. I always start my approach sequence early.
Didn't we do this last time with you? You still overshot the runway.
Yeah, probably. Can't remember whether I was flying, but I think it crashed and I couldn't get the engine started again or something. That's what it was. I ran out of fuel. Okay, right curve around. Headed for CYSN. Charlie Yankee Sierra Nevada or something. And
Potatoes.
these Corsairs have got like 7 different notches for the flap, so I'm gonna go 20%.
That a MiG I just saw go past. It was.
Oh wow.
You shout when you're putting gear down.
Yep. Gear down now. A few more degrees flap. 40 degrees.
Oh, you desync.
Desync. Oh, he's close though. He's close. He's close. He's just there.
Cool. Thank you. That's beautiful.
Doing about 110. Full flaps on the Corsair.
Thanks, Custard. Happy Easter to you as well, sir. Go for the left of the runway, Paul.
Alrighty.
I'm going right.
Okay.
Right behind you.
I know I'm going to veer off when I land because this thing just handles on the ground really bad.
You both bounced at the same time.
Hold it off, hold it off. No!
No, that wasn't bad at all.
Nest.
Well done.
Stayed on the runway. Woohoo! That was a good trip. Oh no,
Oh, shoot.
he's gone over!
Bye-bye.
Did you hold the brakes on too long?
Yeah, I think I hit the parking brake.
Oh, Spitfire nearly went.
That'll do it every time.
That was good. That was really, really good.
I've just come to us pretty much stop. Yeah, I've done it without nosing over. I've gotten used to the plane.
Yeah, thanks, Paul.
My pleasure.
Yeah, it was a good run. Good run.
Glad you enjoyed it. Really looks beautiful with the Corsairs and Spitfires.
And Cherokees.
Always lots of those.
Oh, my engine just blew up. That's weird. I got oil all over
On
my
parking?
windscreen. Well, I was parking. Why would it do that? Weird. So quick count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 of us this evening. That was good.
Beauty.
I wouldn't mind doing another location, because it's like the MBs. Anybody who's flying MB, is that a problem? You flying with us warbirds, or is it comfortable speed wise?
Yeah, it's pretty comfortable speed wise, and you can always put half flap down.
Yeah. Oh, cool. That's good. All right then. Back
Going
to.
up to see if I can see where this Corsair. Where was the last link of this Corsair? Was it in the general chat?
I've got it at the top of. I can get it. Ooh.
It's interesting with the Corsair, the flaps go full down when you turn the engine off.
Hydraulic sag. They tried to detail it.
Yeah, you just lose hydraulic pressure and then they go down.
I'll put it
Makes
in
sense.
other aircraft.
Other.
It's in the other MSFS other aircraft in the
Very
Discord.
quick gander. This is a new site as well, isn't it?
Or they
So,
they the people who
Does this
did the
require a sign up again as well?
Yeah. Going back to main menu.
Didn't think it. Maybe, yeah, I guess it does. That's right.
You have to create an account and all that, don't you? Okay. Should we do another trip?
Yeah, that was a decent length of time on that one.
It was. You know who is with us?
Hello.
A qualified pilot is amongst us. How you doing, Neil?
Sweet.
I'm all right. How are you?
Good, yeah. Would you like to lead a trip?
Oh, I've just got here. Just joined the end of that last one. Is that Canada?
That's no excuse.
Ah. Where do you want to go?
Oh, we're easy. We're just chilled, man. You know,
Where have you been so far?
we've had so much fresh air. We don't care.
Macaloop, bit of Canada.
We've done Macloop. We've done a bit of Canada.
Yeah. All right. Somewhere warm and sunny.
Yeah.
Yeah, sounds good.
Can't believe Beeflet's not here.
Do you want to do Canyonlands again? Like Canyonlands Loop?
Yeah, that'd be good. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah? What planes are we in?
Well-
Spitfires and props.
We don't think it matters. Yeah, Warbirds and MBs go together like
Let's try it.
rhubarb and custard. So
Yeah. I'll load up a flight
Okay.
plan. Canyonlands. Where was it again?
I think I've got that one.
KCNY. Runway 3.
Why have I not got that?
Yeah, Canyonlands. KCNY. Kilo Charlie November Yankee.
It might be an old version, but I've got it.
I'll load up the Spitfire. I've not flown this in the Spitfire before. See what it's like.
Cool.
Should be good.
Should be interesting.
Nah, it'd be good.
Sorry, what was the code again?
KCNY.
KCNY. Canyonlands Airport. Runway 3.
Yeah, I now own a Corsair. I may have to restart the game then.
Congratulations.
How much is it?
40
40
US.
bucks.
Yeah, it's,
Oh,
like
okay.
20, it's about 20, 30 quid.
Excuse me, yawning.
I have a model of one, therefore I need the one on here. Because, you know, that's how it works.
That's how it works, right?
Did anybody
Wait,
see
you-
that paper Spitfire that somebody posted?
On Flight Sim, on here.
Yeah. It's hilarious.
So Inertia, from what company is your Corsair?
It is a top flight Corsair.
Oh, nice.
Flight's beautiful, and the wheels are so big and heavy on those twisting turns that when the gear comes down, it changes the CG.
Yeah, it's always hard to find good twisting landing gear.
Oh, these are the really expensive E-Flight retracts. They're really good.
Oh, they're not good. God.
Oh no, the ones that are on there are they're really, really good. And I'm told they're the E-Flight ones, but they are brilliant. Never had a problem with
Oh,
them.
wait, are those? Wait, I have to Google that.
Are you restarting? Jason?
Well, I'm just going to check on how that download's doing quickly.
So you have to retrim as soon as you put the gear down.
Yeah, I've got 45 seconds until the download is physically downloaded. Then I've just got to chuck it into the community folder, and then I'll check to see if it appears. But I believe I'm going to have to restart the game.
They have the exact same retracts on my small Corsair. They're pretty good.
Yeah, your small Corsair is probably the same size as my big Corsair.
They have very little play in itself, so I really like them.
It's weird because my Corsair looks like twice as big as a Spitfire.
Dom, I've got a question that I've been wondering after looking up many videos, a lot of yours.
Yes.
And that is, when you've got your compilation videos of, like, you know, you got your crashes and your hard landing, things like that.
Yes.
The biggest thing that I see is gear failure. Why?
Oh. Well, do you know, I guess in large aircraft they're mostly, well, not, it's changing, but air operated. So leaks in the air system.
So they're
be-
air up, spring down, aren't they?
True enough.
Nah,
Yeah.
only they're just like two-way pneumatic systems. It's
I've
very
just been
rare
curious,
that they're
'cause you
spring.
see a lot of these, you know, a lot of these ones where there's problem landings and stuff like that with these big scale planes. The amount of them that seems to be gear issues is enormous.
Well, I think the main fault is people don't check and cycle them before they take off. You know,
Yeah, probably.
they don't prepare properly. And you really have to do that with electric retracts. Like with free wing models, they don't cycle properly the first time.
I found the small, cheapy kind of electric retracts. The I guess the arm, the leg of the wheels, they get bent really easily. You don't have to have a particularly hard landing to bend them back, and then they don't fit very well. And like on a foamy Spitfire or a Mustang. I guess you're talking about some bigger scale machines, are you?
Really, yeah. Where the strut and the retract unit are two separate things, and you have a titanium pin joining the two. Now, I've had some big aircraft, like 25 pounds and plus, and you have a hard landing, and it actually breaks the titanium pin, and it's like
Really?
8 mil. It's like the forces involved to do that.
Wow.
Yeah, I would recommend using a softer pin. Like they bend, but they don't break.
Yeah, okay.
So normally I just exchange the pin after a while.
Steel, then probably better.
Yeah, just a normal steel rod, and it also then transfers less forces onto the wing, which is also better.
Oh, yeah. Oh, look, so we got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 20, 15, 16. Alright,
Okay.
I think we're ready to go.
Good to go.
I've got the Corsair, but there's a manual I got, but I don't have where's the download? Did they email you the download?
They email you a link with a license key, and it's a setup. It's a setup
Yes, they do,
XC
yeah.
Set up XC in a zip.
Yeah, see, there's it. Oh, right.
All right, should we get going?
If you don't mind, Jason, is that right?
Let's. No, you go ahead.
Park and brake off. Rolling. 50% throttle.
I'm going to go 100% in this thing.
Yeah, I think it's better.
Coming to bit fire. All right, and full throttle. 3, 2, 1. Let's go.
Oh, flaps. We do flaps.
New gear up. I mean, you didn't put your flaps up, or? Oh,
I
okay.
put my flaps down.
Probably don't need flaps taken off.
Oh, it was better. It was better than last time.
Banking to the right a little bit, heading east. Heading to Arches National Park. I think I've got live weather on. It's nice kind of a few clouds kind of day.
Actually, yeah, I probably do too.
Right, P Delta, I'll hang with you.
Perfect. We make a good pair.
Right, so on about 70% throttle and 220 knots.
It's not about speed.
A bit of a cruise there. It's going to be good. There's a few arches we'll fly over. If anyone wants to fly through them, go ahead. I tend to find on my computer these arches tend to slow down my frame rate. It tends to glitch as I go past these. Not sure why. So I want to stay high this time.
What, the one dead ahead?
Both of them. Very repeatable. I can literally fly really close to the arches, and they drops down to like 10 frames a second, sometimes less.
Have you got the flight plan, Paul? You know where you're going?
No, I do not.
So we're heading directly east. You guys are way behind. Do you want me to slow down, or?
We'll never catch you up, mate. Oh, right.
No?
No, we're going through this first arch
I'm
point.
a bit higher. Yeah.
Yeah, got it.
That's it.
Job done.
I'll drop back to half throttle.
What I do like about the Corsair is that if you don't get the takeoff right and you catch the wing on the runway, you get a very nice metal on concrete sound.
I know. It's amazing.
And a large pirouette, yeah?
And a large pirouette, yeah. Whee! That was good. Paul, if my engine does blow up in the air,
Yep.
is there anything I can do
Good question.
except crash?
Save
Yeah, probably not actually.
Oh, great.
Dead stick landing.
Crash with style.
The
Problem is, you get the oil all over the windshield, and then
Yes.
even if you could start it, you can't see.
True. Oh, got another one coming up. Come on, Paul, through.
This one looks tight.
Nah.
We're getting good at this, aren't we?
Thank goodness there's no collision detection.
That hurt.
Yeah, try DCS.
Nice one, done. Alright, so we're just getting to the canyon edge. We're going to drop down into the canyon and turn right.
I feel like catching up with some slewing, Dom.
We should do a rollover.
I guess.
Dive down.
I guess that's a good idea. Yeah.
Oh, wait a second.
Why?
We got some stragglers that we're catching up to. Yeah, I'm gonna just catch up here.
Good, cheers, Neil.
Why do I keep losing height?
Right, so now we follow the river a little way until we get to Moab, which is not a bomb, but a town.
What a what?
A bomb. First time I said we're going to Moab, Jason was like, "Oh,
Mother of all bombs."
yeah.
Sorry.
These guys have been playing too much DCS already.
I'm a pab brat, and you have to be living under a rock to not know what a Moab is.
Sorry.
Scoopy Taylor on the chat is asking, what is this game called? It's Microsoft Flight Simulator, mate.
Does he know what a Moab is?
Where you
Under a
been?
rock.
That was probably sarcasm.
Oh.
There's no way he doesn't know Microsoft Flight Simulator.
Might not. Might be an RC guy.
I mean, it was announced.
Or a TCS guy.
Sorry, say again?
Or a TCS guy.
I'm going to go by the Corsair didn't auto-install, did it?
That should.
Once you open up that file, it downloads the zip, and then you open the zip, and I just get the user manual.
No.
I don't see those.
There should be an exe file.
Yeah,
I downloaded it last night, so it should work.
Yeah, I don't. I'm not getting that. I've definitely got an issue.
That's a shame.
Yeah. Why?
The only thing in the zip that you downloaded from the link in the email is a PDF.
No, it's just like a piece of paper. It says MVFG-1D version 10 of 1.0.8. But all it comes up with is a it does the installer, and then all I get is, I think after that, the readme file, the manual. That's it.
Oh, then well, if you've run the setup, then it will have installed.
That's what I'm saying. So it does it auto installs
Yes.
to Microsoft.
Yes,
That's fine.
yes.
That's
Yeah, it
fine.
does. It does
Sorry.
actually give you a community folder.
I thought you were saying it didn't have. You didn't have a setup.
Oh, so I
option.
was looking for it to put in the community folder. So that's
Alright, so we're taking a left and overflying Moab.
Chase, I think does it automatically anyway.
I've just downloaded that MiG. It's a cheeky little fella.
yeah, it's a good model that MiG.
Is that a freebie or a
Hello.
paid one?
Freebie MiG 15.
Oh yeah? Any good?
Yeah, it's worth having. Alright, and we'll do a restart of the game.
Is that from .co?
Yeah.
I don't think all the gauges are working, but nice model.
We're on the North Europe server, Lockheed. Just look for Essential RC. You can search for me.
game's in restart mode, so hopefully it won't be too much longer and I'll be back with you.
A motley looking crew we've got. Everything from jets to prop planes.
Right, I'll sort you out, Warlord. Oh.
Neil, lower.
Lower, lower.
Right,
lower.
Sala. Alright, Scott. Sorry you couldn't join us. We're having fun, a few of us, with the new Corsair. It's pretty good, I have to say.
It's like a long runway, this road, isn't it? Alright, we're going to pull up and over the ridge. To the right.
I just know my engine's going to blow up any minute.
I know. I'm always afraid of that too.
I'm just putting in little bursts of full throttle. I'm just expecting oil all over my windscreen any second.
Yeah, radial engines don't like fast throttle changes.
I think we're
So,
out near Silicon Valley, Lockheed.
Who knows the history as to where a Corsair would have flown from,
From a carrier.
besides a carrier?
They were mostly Pacific Island theater.
Hawaii?
They definitely didn't fly against Germans.
Hawaii, Pearl Harbor, stuff like that.
Probably everything against Japanese.
Taking a right down the next canyon. Quite a nice formation of Spitfires up the front here.
Oh, we catch up.
Doo-doo-doo-doo.
Not far behind.
Yeah, I've caught up now.
Okay.
Yeah. It's really hard to keep up with it.
You Spitfires
I'm on
screaming along.
50% throttle. Half throttle.
Alright.
240 knots.
Yeah. You're comparing a carrier plane to a Spitfire, like that. The Spitfire's a slippery plane compared to.
Oh my god.
Tight corner. I'm gonna go over.
Oh! Mayday, mayday! I'm going
Oh
in.
no.
Guys, three,
Wing
go
to the
down.
left to the river, and then left along the river.
It was going so well until that point.
What happened, Dom? Find a wall?
I don't know, I caught up with you, overtook you, and then slammed into a wall. Darn it.
Alright, dropping down to the river valley. pushing cars along the wall.
Sorry, Rob.
It's alright. No prop rush here.
Just went through my 18-foot prop.
Left here, I hope.
Yeah, left, and follow the river.
Funny to see the river crawling up the hillside.
You would have thought that would have been one of the easiest things to fix, wouldn't you?
You would.
It's been funny seeing the cars going up the side of a cliff back down again.
Yeah.
Oh, that roads are always interesting.
Custard's asking, am I using a joystick? I'm using the Thrustmaster A10 Potas and joystick. Yes.
Potas.
Isn't that what they call it? Hotas?
Yep.
Hotas.
Okay, Hotas.
I think hot ass is much better.
I like that.
Alright, go off a little bit.
Hotas.
Oh, hello.
Hey, are you with us now?
I am.
Now don't blow
Do
your
what?
engine up.
Up and over the potash ponds.
Oh yeah, these are pretty, aren't they?
No, hot ass.
Potash.
Ooh, a 748.
Look at that. DCS is hard trusted. Not the only one.
No idea.
$747.
Yeah.
Just cruising down the canyon.
Is he with us?
Must be. So no one been out flying this week?
Yes, I went to a turbine jet event and took one of my jets and filmed and flew. It was a lot of fun. A lot of fun.
Very nice. Do you remember how to fly?
Funnily enough, yes. I crashed my turbines jets a lot less than my foamies, I have to say.
The money part changed that.
It does make you think a lot more.
I've never seen a crash video from you, Dom.
No.
Yeah, funny. It's good editing skills, that.
Yes.
Alright, we're going to go up and
All
over.
deleted.
Over the ridge and down into a different canyon.
Where do you find all the events, Dom?
Where? I've kind of...
Yeah.
I don't know, from folks that I know, I guess. I mean, I know about all the shows that go on Western Park, Wings and Wheels and all those, and I know the guys that run them.
Yeah.
As for the others, it's just people at clubs, the big clubs, running events and stuff. There's always lots of stuff going on. Well, there was.
So which of your videos are most popular, Dom, in terms of RC videos?
I tell you what, you won't believe this, but the most popular video on my channel is one where I sat down for 10 minutes with my Aerofly flight simulator and did some hovering around with a thrust vectored MiG-29, and that has had about 35 million views.
Seriously?
Holy cow.
Yeah.
How many?
35 million.
Damn.
Yeah. So
Well, Amarok was back for that 747.
You can never tell how many views you're going to get with a YouTube video.
It's just down to algorithms, is it?
It's ridiculous. Just totally unpredictable.
But is it accurate?
The view count.
The simulator. Or both.
Well, I wouldn't. No, if you go and fly that and you go and fly the real thing, no, there's a lot of differences. But it's more about orientation and muscle memory. It's good.
No, it's
for
actually
that.
the first review was on Aerofly and multiplayer.
Yeah, it's very good.
How's it compared to real flight? I've got Aerofly, the flight simulator, not the model flight simulator. Oh, we're coming back to the river. We're going to turn right.
Flight dynamics are better than Aerofly. They're different. They're different, but the
very different.
flight dynamics I think are better.
Taking a right on the river. Right.
Bring it on.
Oh yeah. Oh cool. Oh yeah. You enjoying it, Jason?
Yeah, it's nice. Worth not seeing a Cherokee.
Oh, look at that. That's nice. Should we get low?
Good. Break.
Shadow of a 747 just blacked out my cockpit.
I just saw that too.
Nothing. There you are.
We should try that sometime. Formation flying 747s.
Yeah.
We need a
The landings are going to be interesting. That would for sure.
The link is at the top of the chat, but Ogre. But I'll paste it in. Hold on. There you go. I'm that good that I can fly the Corsair and paste at the same time.
That's impressive, actually. I can't even take screenshots.
It's like I've learned to press buttons on the keyboard while still in VR.
Yeah, that's hard.
Good.
That is hard.
Good.
Can you type a story then?
It's a DCS necessity trick.
Oh yeah. I'm about to run out of fuel.
Alt F.
Is that refuel? Alt F?
Yep.
Neat.
You're welcome, Ogre. So we are liking the Corsair, I have to say it.
I must admit, yeah, it's really nice.
Damn good. And I've not
Handles.
even looked at their manual yet.
Handles really well.
That's 7.4 in the wall.
Your wing pretty nicely.
To the U-turn. Alright, so we are going to pull out of the valley after this bend and heading back towards Canyonlands Airport.
Roger.
So I'm going to pull back up now.
Roger.
Over the hill.
Roger.
Tally her.
Ooh, I found a different route for next time. There's another canyon down here we could have taken. I'll modify the flight plan. Right, so should be heading northeast to get us up for a runway heading.
747 down.
There's no dart. Oh no. We're going north at the moment, I see.
I'm heading exactly northeast.
There's no dial on my compass.
Why they didn't build that? Alright, now heading runway heading 030.
Corsair compass is really weird. It doesn't rotate with your direction. It stays solid, and the thing shifts with your.
Yeah, I mean, why would you need a bearing or a compass when you're flying out at sea with no landmarks?
I think all my gauges are broken. My altimeter's broken. Everything's broken.
Oh
I've
no!
got one gauge that's slightly twitching. Oh, no, but yeah, no, the climb is working.
Did I do?
Right off your left wing.
Nice. Are we on runway heading?
Yes, runway heading 030 for Canyonlands. I'll drop back to half throttle. And we can form up and have a formation landing. About 7.5 miles out from the runway.
We're out.
Yeah, that's it.
Come on. Look at that fix.
Bring throttle back to a third.
Alright. Jason, I can only go 0 or full flaps, so...
Yeah, okay. Let us know when you're going to do it, I'll drop full.
Oh, 747, yellow shell, 112. What?
Alright,
yeah,
so I'm going to put flaps down. Getting set for landing.
Alright, we're getting set, Jason.
Yep,
Gear
ready?
down.
Gear down. In 3, 2, 1. Gear coming down. Twist and turn.
Some nice Spitfire formation at the front here.
Nice call.
Nice Corsair. Yeah, the back. Flaps going down now.
It's like hit the brakes on me then.
Parking brake off this time. Mistake last time. We did nose day. I was like,
Wow, that is
Me
so
too.
damn good. Look at that, Jason.
Yeah, I'm with you.
Oh, bounced it. Oh, no, that is beautiful. And all the Spitfires as well. We caught you up. Superb.
Don't you do it, Corsair. Don't you do it. I'm not having this. I'm not having this. No.
Bye. What did you do to do that?
Down loop time.
I just got a wibbly on the...
A wibbly
last part of
wobbly.
that.
Got a wibbly wobbly
Yeah.
on.
And taxi to the end of the runway and take a right and park up.
Nice one, Neil.
No worries.
Enjoyed
Thank
that.
you.
Right, gentlemen, it is time for my dinner. So enjoy your evening. Have a good Easter weekend.
Yeah, and you, Rob, take care, mate.
See ya.
See ya.
See you, Rob.
So for next flight, how about helicopters over London?
Oh, yeah, we could try it.
No, don't do it. We tried London
Yeah.
at the end of the last session, and it was horrendous.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Why don't we just
Pretty
try it
bad.
anyway?
Horrendous in what way? Slow or glitchy or?
Super lag, and then everybody started desyncing, and then everybody started disappearing.
Hey, that's not good.
No.
How about helicopters over San Francisco? Land on the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah.
You could take off from Half Moon
Yeah,
Bay
that
again.
sounds good.
Freaking Corsair dwarfing the MBs. Dwarfs the Spitfires as well, for that matter.
Yeah, they do.
Parking on the yellow line.
Which one?
The one I'm parked on.
Cheers, guys. I've got to leave you now, but it's a great evening. Thanks.
Cheers,
No worries,
Alan.
Coach.
Yep. Bye.
Yeah, see you on Wednesday.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
So I'll see you Wednesday.
You got to practice your get one of those grip things so you can hold that button longer, Alan.
I think he uses his audio on a mobile phone and he's flying off
Yeah,
on PC.
I'm using it on my phone because I've got such a clean install of Microsoft Flight Simulator on my new super duper PC. I'm not putting anything on it.
Okay, so
Well,
we're going to
nothing
have to talk
at
you through the about 150 mods that you need.
Yeah, cheers.
There's actually quite a few. What have we got? 5 Corsairs? 1, 2, 3, 4, 6.
Yeah, it's a good turnout. All right, back to main menu. I'm just going to take a very quick comfort break. But if somebody could put...
So
sorry?
yeah, we'll go to Half Moon Bay, K-half.
Okay.
So Kilo, Hotel, Alpha Foxtrot, runway 30, I think.
Cool. I'll see you there in a mo.
In a helicopter.
In a
Or a slow
helicopter.
plane. Yeah.
Sounds good. All right. So for those on my stream, we'll literally be back in 60 seconds.
AHAF, Hotel Alpha Foxtrot,
Half Moon, is it?
Half Moon Bay. That's one. I see a few helis hovering. Fun thing about this is while we're waiting, we can hover around. Oh, some little planes as well.
KHAF, right.
Does anybody know where the trim is on this thing? Because I cannot stop it turning right on the tail.
Switch it to basic mode. If you're in advanced mode, you need to give it constant rudder. But if you're in the basic mode, so push the gear button, you can switch between Xbox mode, basic mode, and advanced mode. And if you're in basic, you should hold the tail pretty steady and fly just as well.
Yeah, got it.
Horrible. I've got a load of levitating Cherokees now.
You got to download the heli. It's free download, this one.
Yeah, I'll get on it.
I see a tail dragging Cherokee that Chili's got. I wonder what that is.
Doobie Doobie's hovering.
Triples in a Cessna.
Gone for the classic, the 152. Underrated.
Oh, great plane. I used to fly out here in a Cessna 152.
Coming from Mr. 172.
Yeah, well, I learned to fly in the 152. Got more hours in the 152. I once flew here on Christmas Day and went for a walk down the beach.
Oh, that sounds nice.
Okay, well, everybody is in the same livery for me, so obviously the same things happen with the Spitfires, what's happened with this.
I think it's just the way it works, isn't it? I've got the blue.
It's not doing that with the Corsair, I'll tell you that much.
Is it not? Oh.
No.
You got the Navy livery, yeah?
I've got the something else on mine.
I went with the corporate.
Yeah, I've got the Navy one.
Blue one. So I've seen all these helis hovering around. Oh, Dom's got the police livery.
Oh, you can see it.
Yeah, 152. Yeah.
You can see it.
5
No, I'm
miles.
seeing your live stream.
5 miles high is asking, do you know what throttle setting I need to change? I don't know.
So for the helicopter, if you've not flown it before, you need to map your throttle axis to the throttle axis input, not the numbered throttle axes, not like axis 1, axis 2. Scroll all the way down that list. If you search for throttle axis, it's just throttle axis with no numbers.
And
So
then
that's the key thing with the helicopter.
I'll show him
And
on
then
this
there's the button.
display. You have to click this button here for flight.
It's called FADEC.
FADEC. Okay, take
Yeah,
it off.
thanks for your download, Neil.
Yeah, I wrote a quick start guide. That's on the
Really
tech
helpful,
panels.
yeah, thanks.
Who's
worries.
doing donuts?
It was definitely missing before. Oh wow, all these helis. How many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 at least. Lost count now, they keep flying, buzzing around.
We're trying to go all the way around. We've got to go inverted.
The heli? Oh, I'm not sure about that. That's
Trying
not
it.
aerobatic.
No, I've tried it.
No,
It does
no,
not
it's
work.
not happening. It stopped when it was upside down. I'm going in. Oh no, I made the loop. I'm just not going to pull out.
You did?
Nice
I
bounce.
reckon I can get this. I need more house. More house, more height.
More house. More house. Definitely more house.
I can
Alright,
do
I
this.
think we're all ready to go.
I
All
look
ready?
that way.
Cool, so in this case we'll take off heading north, runway heading 30. I'm starting to climb and roll out now. Well, not rolling, but gliding, flying, hovering. One of
Blessing.
those. Flying, definitely flying. So we're going to head north up to San Francisco and then hover around. See what we can see. Maybe we can land on the Golden Gate Bridge or something like that. We need some landing challenges. There's a nice lookout just north of the Golden Gate Bridge. We should maybe try that.
Helicopters are cheating when it comes to landing challenges.
It's not cheating. It's just taking advantage of any flat piece of land.
Oh, it's a shame Alan had to go because he's a
Gazelle pilot, wasn't he?
Gazelle
He's the
pilot.
qualified heli pilot. Yeah. Let's see, on full throttle we're cruising at 110 knots right now. So if you've got a slow plane, it should get along just fine.
Spitfire.
So we're cruising up Highway 1, California Highway 1. I think Highway 1 pretty much takes you all the way from Canada down to South America if you follow it all the way.
I was going to say, we've got a Highway 1 up here.
On the East Coast? There's an East Coast Highway 1 as well.
Actually, no, our Highway 1 is along the lake shore typically, so it's usually runs east-west.
There's about 20 helicopters behind us.
Formation helis.
Woohoo!
We can cruise in low along the road now, can't we?
Yeah, I went for police livery, but everyone else is the Navy livery. I don't understand.
The liveries don't show up well with this heli. I don't know why. Mine looks all right, but everybody else is exactly the same, it seems.
Yeah, likewise.
Oh wow, my chat ended up all the way over there. Try and get that back.
How many viewers do you have this evening, Jason? Oh, he's busy.
Sorry, I forgot the push talk. Yeah, sitting at 1, not a lot today.
Oh.
To be fair, everyone's out and about, aren't they? They're not going to be watching this as much.
Yeah.
Oh, actually, your viewer count's been hit, hasn't it?
Yes, I think I've got about 50 at the moment. But I have tried Twitch. It didn't work for me either, to be honest. I don't know why. I think it's Twitch isn't really for flights, for sims in general. I don't think. I could be wrong. It's like first-person shooters and all that type of stuff, isn't it? That's my perception. Anyway.
It's just with a niche audience, it takes you a bit longer to get into it.
We should play the song from Wagner now, from Apocalypse Now.
Yeah. I was just thinking that.
But don't do it, because monetary things.
Oh, is it that one?
Yeah.
Waar de Valkyries?
Alright, flying over Pacifica. It's got this big ugly concrete pier. Don't make them like they used to. There's nice Victorian piers in England. Takes a bit longer to get places in a helicopter, doesn't it? Taking a bit more scenery.
Yes.
More fun though.
I think so.
Different type of fun.
Apparently there's some mod you can get for Flight Sim where you can do different jobs like search and rescue and things like that. And they've got some missions for the helicopter, so you go do these search and rescue missions at night time and in bad weather and things like that.
Yeah, I used to fly with that thing all the time until I met you guys.
What's it called? I forgot the name of it.
It's been so long now. A second.
North Europe server MSFS. Ooh.
Neofly.
Neofly, that's the one. So you just install that as a separate game or app that sits on the side?
Yeah. Yeah, it's pretty cool actually.
And some open source freeware thing as well?
Yep. Pretty sophisticated though.
Oh, cool. We'll see you there, Lockheed. Top of the Golden Gate. All right.
We'll be there in 5 minutes. Maybe less.
Roger.
Kind of wish we had someone in the flying group called Roger.
Roger.
Roger, Roger.
Oh, Spitfire. Flying formation with a spit. Look at that. Trim his tail off.
Flaps up as well. Flying steady. Flaps up.
Presume you guys have seen the movie Airplane.
Long time ago.
Of course.
Roger, Roger.
Yep.
Wait, so what?
Was there someone called Roger on it?
Don't call me Shirley.
Chili, whatever, however you say that, is just another Spitfire. So we've got two, GC Frank and Chili's in a Spitfire. So I see him as a Cherokee. I wonder why.
Weird.
Chilinchenko.
Maybe he's got a unique livery that we can't see.
Yeah, are the custom liveries out for the Spit now?
It's a good question.
I don't know, but so all I know is that we've got one Cherokee that's blue as well. So not sure what the deal is there.
Maybe it's the Spitfire Iron Maiden scheme, like you can get for the Typhoon.
Or maybe it's the paper spit. Cardboard.
What's the story there? I saw mention of that. Is somebody built one out of cardboard?
Yeah.
Yeah, on the sim, yeah.
It's hilarious. It's got a lawn chair as the seat.
Oh, okay.
Alright, so just over this ridge, we can see the top of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Oh, the Golden said there are lots of liveries for Spit around. Okay, the non-standard ones.
So I'm going to suggest we go past that big tanker and the rocks just north of Golden Gate Bridge. Let's see if we can land there. There's like an old kind of military base installation there.
Okay.
Going back years before there was a bridge. See if there's somewhere to land on top. See if we can get a formation landing.
It hasn't taken that long to get up here, has it?
Oh, not too bad. Doing 150 knots right now, apparently.
God.
Yeah, that's like the max speed of a 172, so he's sort of used to it.
Yeah.
At 115 and a 152.
It does feel normal. I was 152 back a bit.
Just a smidge.
We'll start slowing down for a landing.
Now you tell me.
Yeah, just pulling back a little bit less collective, pulling back a bit on the cyclic as well.
You what?
What?
You're right, stick.
Don't get all technical.
Your joystick.
I've got a throttle and my stick, that's it.
Your stick. It's called a cyclic on a heli. Not sure why.
Why? Yeah, why do they have to call it something different?
Oh, it hasn't
It's
got rudder's
special.
nailer on. Yeah, it's a nice little flat bit at the top of that hill there. And try and land on that. Facing the Golden Gate Bridge, get a nice view.
Roger.
Are they still called?
Colin. No, it doesn't sound the same. It's not right, is it?
Actually, you can see the model of the old military base up here. Got these gun emplacements. This is the photo spot when you come out and take a photo of the Golden Gate Bridge.
Yeah,
The make-out spot was that.
What, Jason?
So they have in all the American films there. They're going to go to the make-out spot, make-out point, or whatever it is.
Yeah.
So what do they
This-
make? What do they make?
Let's make a nice screenshot, actually.
Make-out.
Babies.
Oh, well.
Gotta turn it around, Dom. Face the Golden Gate Bridge.
Right. Amazing.
We're all going to face the same way, are we?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be a great photo. It's like a swarm of bees coming in.
I suppose if I get right by the edge, I'll be able to pop up and do a dive off the end of the bridge. At the end of the rock.
This would be a good stall landing place.
You know what? That's not a bad shout. I reckon I could land that. Oh yeah, no, I could definitely land there.
Alright, post a picture into the chat. Let's get a few more helis on the ground.
Hang on a minute. Why am I now watching a Cherokee hovering?
Yeah, that must be a different kind of helicopter.
Different heli. Who's that?
What
Who
can you see,
are
Dom?
you, sir?
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Can't see.
I'm going to try and pop off this ledge.
Can't see his label.
Here we
Says,
go.
Ventimi.
Bye-bye.
Just don't expect us to come in after you.
Alright, should we try landing on the bridge?
Yeah.
You got to do like drop off the edge.
In the middle. I'm gonna go off the edge.
We have a stow plane on the top of the bridge.
Yes, that's Lockheed. Lockheed
Yellow shelf
71.
plane. Yellow shelf is vertical in a shock ultra.
He says he's stuck.
Northeast FPV is. Oh, press Y and F4.
Yeah, press Y to go into slew mode.
And then press F4 and it'll get you up. Northeast FPV is landed on the top of the bridge as well. In a helicopter.
I'm going for a bridge landing. Will it let me in? Actually, let's go through the bridge. Ooh, there we go. Follow down the road. Under the towers at the end. Will it let me through it? Let's have a look.
Oh, that might be too much. Ooh. No, I'm good.
Is there going to be a collision? No, you can go through the bridge. Awesome.
Bridge has never seen so many airplanes and helicopters flying through it.
Okay, in that case, I've tried to land on top of the bridge. New challenge.
So sorry, where are we landing?
On top of the bridge.
Okay.
Should-
What, on one of the
On one of the
supports?
towers. One of the
There's
towers.
a shock ultra here.
It's got to be doable.
Yeah, it's doable. There's a shock ultra in front of me. He's down. Not a shock ultra, a EF extra. The damn special cub. EFX, that's it.
I can see a Cherokee's just landed, touchdown on top.
We're trying to get a helicopter on every level of the vertical strut.
You can't.
Oh yeah.
You can't,
okay.
sadly.
No,
It
won't
just
let you?
glitches you out.
A lot of detail on this. You wouldn't appreciate all this detail if you didn't have the helicopter.
That's for sure.
Yeah, you would just fly into it.
Like that.
Look at this rivet. Bang.
It's not easy.
Here we go. Come on, working our way in. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Come on.
Oh no, I sunk inside it.
Don't throw me off. Don't throw me off. No, it's going to try it. It's trying to throw me off.
I'll just
Just
hover
like you
here.
don't technically land and the helicopter don't like it.
It should look good.
Well, okay, now I'm upside down. Okay, crash.
Wait, did you land in between?
I tried the
What thing?
first rung of the vertical strut and it just kicked me
Yeah,
out.
it
cut me
just
upside down.
glitches you.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll try and
sadly.
land just on
Would be
here.
cool, like
Oh,
everybody
yeah.
on the stage.
Yay! I've landed on the rails. There you go.
Oh, you show off.
That's where the RC controller helps. So there's someone stuck with me as well.
Oh, come
There's a warlord
on!
stuck somewhere.
I'm getting close.
That was a nice landing spot there.
Oh. I touch it and then I back off. It's like a pendulum effect.
I would like to point out that Northeast FPV.
And
had a-
down.
There is a Cherokee
Yay!
hovering away.
Down, down, down.
It just kind of looks from here like that Cherokee's being abducted.
I landed on something.
Oh, there's a cruise ship going under the bridge. See that?
Is there?
Oh, I can see one. Maybe it's random.
What, moving?
I can see it. It's got a helipad
Yeah.
up in front of it.
I can't see it.
No, must have ships turned down.
All right. Next challenge. Head to the city. Oh no, Alcatraz. Let's go to the rock.
Who's landed upside down? There's an upside down helicopter on top of the bridge here.
Yeah, that is skill. How do you do that?
Well, the landing competition has officially been won.
Inverted landing.
Let's go.
To Alcatraz, to the rock. Go free some inmates.
Alcatraz was over there, yeah.
Island in the bay.
North.
Come on. I would have hit that.
060.
Ooh, nice sunset, 5 miles high.
Is that
Should've changed
on?
the lighting.
Is that on real time?
No, I think he's set the time for sunset. Or early evening. Looks pretty good.
Yeah, it's only 1:30 there.
Oops. Let's do that.
Are we landing on the rock?
On the rock somewhere. On top of the prison building, maybe, on the roof. Actually, there's a helipad to the, what is it, east side of the island? But it won't be big enough for all of us, so on the roof of the prison.
Are they going to shoot at us?
Sure, from the gun tower, why not?
America, of course they will.
Yeah, early.
Oh, very good, yeah.
So it's got solar panels on there.
Or should land on top of the water tower?
Go for it.
Like, that's ridiculously hard.
Aww.
Is there a 152 on the island as well? Driven Murray?
I made it. It was an incredibly dodgy landing.
Actually, that water tower could be quite a nice landing spot. Looks almost flat on the top.
Northeast FPV was on there a second ago.
Unless the one you're trying right now, you will glitch through it.
I'm still gonna try it.
I wanna see this. Must look quite funny.
The external camera keeps moving around. Stupid.
Yeah, when you're external and moving slow, it does tend to kind of lag a little bit. Or do some weird things.
I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm on it, I'm falling off it. Ah!
Help.
Oh dear.
Come on,
All right,
complete the loop, complete the loop, complete the loop, complete the loop, complete the loop. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. No.
Next challenge, we are going to head downtown and land in Union Square, I think it's called. Next to Macy's. So head towards the pyramid, the Transamerica Pyramid, and then we'll take a right.
We are going to make this loop. Whoa.
You're
If the
not.
helicopter still moves, I'm determined.
It's not possible.
I reckon it can be. With enough altitude, everything's possible. Yeah, it just needs a long way to pull out. Okay, going for it. Okay, denied it apparently.
So what's the collective name for a group of helicopters?
I want to go by a murder.
It's like a swarm, isn't it?
Yeah, sounds right.
A lot.
An invasion of privacy.
That's a collection of drones.
Oh.
Do you know there was a glider in America that got done for disturbing the peace?
A glider.
A glider.
Oh, that's very common in Germany. When the gliders are flying too low, there are some people taking photos and reporting them to the FAA.
Wow.
Yeah, Germans are assholes.
Oh, that's a broad accusation, isn't it?
I'm German. I'm allowed to say that.
I'm half
like
German. I can
99%
agree.
German.
I'll phone my army and she can agree for me.
They kind of started 2 world wars, so.
Oh,
Yeah, there you go.
Don't
There you go.
start.
Let's not get down this route. Let's not do it.
No politics, religion.
That was solid proof.
The mute finger itches.
Where
Just
we
looking
go?
for somewhere to land.
Oh, you are? Around here?
Yeah, around there somewhere. Don't normally approach it from the air like this.
Right.
Oh, there it is, I see it. Right, I'm going to turn to the right, and there's a square down there. Looks like there's market stalls.
Whoa, Northeast FPV just did a hell of a nosedive.
Oops.
Like a small square down here. This, I think it's called Union
Stall.
Square. I'm going to try and land between these tents.
Where are you?
Dropping down
Oh,
into,
there you are. Yeah, I see you.
into a square. Just parking up in front of Macy's.
What's that? COVID site?
COVID test centre, yeah.
Can't see. Oh, there you
No,
are.
I see
I
him.
see it.
You see all these nameplates descending down.
Mm.
Does anyone watch Mythbusters or remember watching it?
Of course.
Yeah, I remember
Of
it.
course.
We're all a bunch of nerds. Of course we watch a nerdy program like this.
Well, just across the bay, there's these old disused runways, which is where they did some of their bigger stunts. So
You
we
see
can go
that
and
time they
land over
blew
there.
up 2 houses with a cannonball?
No.
When they went to,
Just
you know,
one
they used to go to the bomb squad place and they fired a cannon. It got loose and went through like 2 houses and a car.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, unintentionally. I mean, it wasn't. Can we blow
Yeah,
up a
no,
house?
it
with
got
a-
loose. That was it. They lost the round and it skimmed off and went through a house and then went into someone's car. No, went through one house, in through another house, then hit the car. By the way, Mythbusters are pretty good at making a cannon, apparently.
Am I the only one with landing lights on?
It's
By
daytime. You
default,
don't need
it's
to
not
see where
like-
you're landing. I have noticed that the slight disappointment with the helicopters is that they don't need to be very close to each other to start phasing out.
Yeah, that's very true.
All right, looks like we all made it. Good work.
One more stop.
Yeah, let's head to the disused airport, just over towards Oakland, I guess. Gonna head directly east. Oh, someone's upside down. All right, taking off. Here we go.
Ah, I pushed the torque. Forgot about it. Hey, Benchy, can you let us know what you're in later, please, so we can get rid of that Cherokee? You post the link to your mod on the Discord. That would be much appreciated.
You just hear the Harry Potter theme in the background when I see that aircraft hovering.
Whoever that was speaking, you were so quiet, I couldn't hear a word you just said.
Oh, sorry, is that better?
Yeah, it's a little bit better. You're still very quiet.
I should throw his headset out.
He's a quiet German.
Yeah, apparently so. That's not a thing. Again, I'm allowed to say this. I'm half
Nice one, Jason.
Now there's an aircraft carrier over the water. I can't remember exactly where it is, but it's the one that picked up the Apollo 11 crew from the water.
There's a big flat tanker to our left.
Oh, I see a big container ship.
Container ship on it, but to the left there's one there's like a container ship with nothing on it.
Oh, there is,
Landing challenge.
Go on then. Let's land there instead. Looks more fun than a big open airfield. Is it moving?
I don't know.
Like
Just it looks like it's an oil tanker. We've got some deck structures. I think it is actually moving. I think it is going towards the bridge.
Can we actually land on it?
It's definitely moving.
Ooh, maybe we'll land on it after it goes under the bridge.
2 helipads on the front.
It's a race.
It's a race.
Who can get the helipads first?
I'm just going to wait for a helicopter to lawn dart in now. FPV went through the boat. Yep, boat is not a thing. Boat is not a thing.
No, it's not. I'm inside it.
And a stoll plane just came through.
That's a bit disappointing. Oh, hell.
Try the container ship.
Alright, container ship.
Roger.
I'm just going to fly straight at it, and I'm either going to crash into it or go through it. One of the two.
And hover on that ship. Make it look like we're landing.
Okay, about to answer the question whether or not it's a real thing. Not a real thing.
Oh, no.
I flew straight through it. Well, to the abandoned runways. It's just a swarm of helicopters dive bombing this ship right now.
Alright then, so heading east.
Have you tried the top-down view on the external view on the helis? Look very cool.
Yeah, it looks good. It's nice for tight landings.
That's cheating.
Nah.
Landing competitions are internal view only.
Since when?
Since always. Since you're a real pilot.
It's a new rule.
Just for me.
I still remember one of the first times you flew with us, you were like, I was just doing the checklist. And I was like, who the hell does the checklist?
No, I wasn't doing the checklist. But I did read the checklist to get the landing speed for the MB. Like, what? I can land at that speed?
Big square straight wings.
So this big old runway, abandoned runway, yeah, there was quite a few Mythbusters episodes here where they do kind of random things with cars, and not so many missiles, but certainly blowing some things up, I'm sure. Alright, let's park up near runway numbers 3-1. To the right a little bit. Oh, hold on. Maybe one of these ships is where the one of these old aircraft carriers I mentioned, where they picked up the Apollo mission. It's basically a museum now. You can go wander around it. Went there a few years back, and Buzz Aldrin was doing a talk. It's one of the anniversaries of the Apollo mission. Amazing.
So one of the naval ships that used to sit scrap
yeah,
and
look.
was going to get turned into a nightclub.
There's some aircraft carriers out here. Let's park on an aircraft carrier.
Are they real things?
Yes, they are real things. These are scanned in photometry, whatever it's called.
Let's do it.
Yeah, one of these is definitely the one.
Ogre says one is the Hornet.
The Hornet, the USS Hornet, that's the one. Thank you. Got the name. Now, if you look really carefully, maybe we can see the name on it. I don't know. There we go. It's much more fun than a disused runway. We'll park up on this. Ooh, you can get a plane landing here, maybe. There we go. Yeah. It is solid.
That thing. Very knobbly.
Thanks, 5 miles. 5 miles high is off. Thanks for joining in.
I'll park up next to Northeast FPV. And down, and sinking. Oh no, down. This may well be the USS Hornet, I'm not sure.
Whoa! That was on arrival.
It's upside down.
Crashed into the water.
That was a kamikaze.
Good stall landing challenge, this one.
Oh, nice landing to end on. And then I'm
Very broken
sinking.
ship.
Look at that view.
I don't know about you guys, but this carrier is rather wonky for me.
Yeah, it is.
A little bit. It's because it's all been scanned by planes taking photos.
Spies!
I think it's very broken, isn't it?
The ship
Yeah.
next door had a tree growing out of it for me.
Operate shift control E on shutdown.
Alright, where's your next? Any more flying? One more flying, really.
At this point, I'm going to exit, chaps. I thank you very much for your company. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. Nice one, Dom.
Cheers, Dom.
Next
Thanks.
one on Wednesday. Enjoy it if you're carrying on somewhere else, and I'll see you soon.
Thanks, Dom.
Cheers, guys. Take
Thank
care.
you, Dom.
Nice one, Dom.
Happy Easter.
Oh yeah, happy Easter.
Same to you.
Yeah, happy Easter.
The
Happy
money
Easter.
is good for you.
And I'll say goodbye to everybody who's watching on the live stream. Thanks for joining in. Thanks to our fellow virtual aviators for joining as well. It's a lot of fun. Just so much stuff you can do in this sim. But next one, Wednesday, 7 o'clock in the evening, British summertime. Hope to see you then. Take care. Enjoy the rest of your weekend.